Greetings everyone, I am Chetna.
I am Vartika.
We are here to discuss about the global leaders of G20 2023. President Draupadi Murmu hosted a dinner for the G20 leaders in New Delhi on September 9. Many of them wore traditional clothes or suit. The dinner also had Indian music and food. The guests also enjoyed the millet-based dishes in three-course meal. Silverware bearing intercalary motifs inspired by our Indian culture and heritage. A Jaipur-based metalware frilled set it was asked by the various luxury hotel to commission to make tableware and silverware for the foreigner guests while staying at the hotel and for the head of the state during the G20 summit.
President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed WHO General Director Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit. Murmu wore a beige sari with a turquoise border and a floral petal.
President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed German Chancellor Olaf Scholz for the gala dinner during the G20 summit. Modi wore a striped jacket with V-neck.
President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit. Sheikh Hasina wore a beige sari with a pearl necklace.
Prime Minister of Mauritius, Pramod Jugnauth, upon his arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi. Jugnauth and his wife, Kobita Jugnauth, wore a black and gold outfit.
United Kingdom Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and his wife Akshat Murthy, upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi. Rishi Sunak and his wife Akshat Murthy wore a black sari.
Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, upon his arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit. Kishida and his wife Yoko Kishida wore a black suit and green sari.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi. Anthony Albanese and his partner Jodie Hayden wore a grey suit respectively.
President of Indonesia Joko Widodo, upon his arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit. Widodo and his wife Iriana Joko Widodo wore a white outfit and navy blue suit.
South Korea President Yoon Suk Yeol, upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi. Yeol wore a grey suit with a golden tie.
Prime Minister of Italy Giorgia Meloni, upon his arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit. Meloni wore a black kurta with a set of moire stole.
European Commission Prime Minister Heiko von der Leyen, upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi. Leyen and her husband Heiko von der Leyen wore a multicolored dress respectively.
International Monetary Fund IMF MD Kristalina Georgieva, upon his arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi.
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar and his wife Sudesh Dhankar, welcomed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi upon their arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi.
President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi welcomed World Bank President Ajay Banga upon his arrival at the Bharat Mandapam for the gala dinner during the G20 summit in New Delhi.
Many of artisans played the Indian music during the gala dinner at G20 dinner hosted by President Draupadi Murmu. Many of artisans played Indian music. Now for further information, I would like to call Tanisha.
Everyone, myself Tanisha. I'm from 10th standard. Today, I'm here to give you some information about benefits of G20. So, let us begin. India's presidency of the G20 in 2023 has several potential benefits for the country. India's presidency of G20 is seen as an important platform for advancing its interests and for promoting the country's profile on global stage. The G20 presidency gives India a unique opportunity to strengthen its role in the world economic and political order. With the theme of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, India is taking an ambitious, people-centric agenda to address global challenges and facilitate sustainable economic development. Through a range of activities and events, India is able to demonstrate its commitment to multilateral cooperation and building bridges between different countries and regions. India has been active in G20 meetings and has promoting inclusive growth, engaging investment in infrastructure and strengthening financial regulation. G20 presidency can be seen as a demonstration of its emerging soft power as it showcases the country's growing influence and reputation on global stage. It's expected that G20 help India in its image enhancement exercise. The platform is expected to be mirror of India's independent foreign policy. G20 presidency showcases the leadership of India that India is the largest democracy in the world, its glory and diversity. It will have an opportunity to show the member its new heights ranging from economic progress to science and technology, space, innovation and startups. This platform would help India to showcase its development and propose its model to the solution. Now, let us talk about how much money was spent on G20 by India. The Union Budget 2023 to 24 had outlay of 990 crore G20 summit that India is hosting. The money was spent on road security, food park and lighting among the several other things. Indian Trade and Promotion Organization paid overall 2700 crore. Bharat Mandapam, the venue for the summit, Delhi Police contributed 340 crore and the NDMC 60 crore. 125 fountains, 2000 trees and 43 lakh plants have been put up in the capital. However, according to government records, overall 4100 crore was spent on Delhi summit. Overall, we can all say about G20 is that India at the G20 summit has very evidently expressed its vision by asserting that without peace and security and next, he will not be able to benefit from economic growth and technological innovation. India is recognized as a world leader now. The promised Indian PM Modi emphasizes on an action-oriented and determined presidency will be closely watched not only by the members of G20 but also by international organizations such as UNO, think tank, diplomats across the world and more importantly by the countries of Indian Ocean region IOR. India has already taken the lead in some aspects, particularly in technology, with digital public goods and its governance, self-reliance on Atmanirbhar, vaccine diplomacy and asserting its firmness on geopolitics issue. The stage is set for India towards global peace, rules-based governance and growth for all in the world. Thank you. Have a nice day. Stay safe all.